Hello, welcome back to the the shooting radio with me WCW4life and my guest,
High Wing Zero.
and I was just quickly running through the Judgment Day card, but I've had my thoughts on it, so I'm gonna just let you talk about it now.
Okay, well, the first match you said was Morrison versus Shelton Benjamin. I didn't know this match was on the card until you said it. Personally, I think that's going to be the best match of the night. Both these two men have got really good talent, and personally, these two are two of my favorite superstars in DIW. Crap, not DIW. Sorry, WWE at the moment. So I see that being the best on the card. Next I can remember CM Punk versus Umaga.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's right.
that's gonna be really rubbish. Really, I can't see that match being good. At any way you take that match, it cannot be good. Simple as.
I think I think Umaga might carry CM Punk to a decent match.
You think Umaga will carry CM Punk?
Yeah.
Well, you
No,
pick.
I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But seriously, Umaga is underrated.
No, he's overrated.
What do you mean? If people are just saying, look, he's a great wrestler and he doesn't get he's a great brawler for what, he's a brawler and he does his job well. I think people actually do underrate him, sorry.
Well, if they change his gimmick, then I might start liking him. But for his current gimmick, I can't like him seriously.
Well, better than his previous gimmick.
Well, okay, you're right at that, but okay, the WWE don't know how to use him. Okay, simple as.
Yeah, yeah,
Next match is John Cena vs Big Show. Again, that's
yeah.
going to be another bad match. Not, m sorry, mainly because Big Show can't wrestle anymore. He only does knockout punches, apparently. And
Can I just say, that is the candidate for the worst finisher ever.
it's not a candidate, it is the worst finisher ever. Unless you
I
can
mean,
think of something else, then...
I know in like a real life, a knockout punch like that would probably hurt, but this is wrestling, and I'm never gonna buy a punch as a finishing move.
Um, yeah, you're right, really. Um, well, oh yeah. I was saying that, yeah, Big Show can't wrestle anymore. John Cena can wrestle, but he doesn't show it, and apparently in the storyline he's injured. So, I don't see anything good coming out of that match, but I see John Cena winning it. Oh yeah, I didn't say. First match, I think probably Morrison's going to win because they're pushing him. And second match, Umaga's going to win, obviously. Um, then you have Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho. Like you said, WCW, I think that's going to be a very good match. Two different styles coming together. But again, I think Rey Mysterio is going to win. Can't see Chris Jericho winning the Intercontinental title yet. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Next, ECW Championship. Swagger versus Christian. I think that match is going to be very good as well. And I see Christian retaining the championship. And maybe Swagger moving on to something else. They might write it that he gets injured somehow. Maybe he re-debuts on Raw or SmackDown. I would like to see that, actually. Next match, Randy Orton versus Batista. I don't need to say anything. That match is going to be horrible. Finally, Edge versus Jeff Hardy. Should be an okay match. Don't think it's going to be the best on card, but it should be okay. And I see Edge to retain the championship. I don't see him losing it this quickly, even though most of his previous reigns have been very short.
Yeah, but I think I think this is the time they're actually going to give Edge a decent title run. But I thought that his other like 8 or 9 whatever title runs. So anything could happen in that match.
Yeah, but with all the rumours that Jeff Hardy's going to leave, it sort of it's hard to predict who's going to win that match because if he doesn't, if he's not going to leave, then maybe he might win the match. But if he is going to leave, then there's no chance of him winning it.
Yeah. Well, also, it's something I thought of. Judgment Day is in Chicago, so do you see CM Punk actually cashing the Money in the Bank that night? Because in his hometown, it is a pretty, you know, pretty. Can't think of the words. It could happen.
Um, that's the thing. I'm not too sure about that because they could do it because it's his hometown and it'll get a really good reaction from the crowd. But they might not do it because I don't know, because CM Punk screwed Edge out of the championship last year, and if he does it 2 years in a row, isn't that just repeating what happened? Really?
Although maybe, I don't know. I know it's very unlikely, but maybe either there's a thing. There's like if I was Booker, here's what I would do. Right, it's never going to happen, but I see maybe a possible Jeff Hardy turn into a heel or a tweener, a bit of both, because, maybe he could cash it in, then Jeff Hardy after losing, he's really, he's peed off, so he comes in and gets CM Punk disqualified, and then, I'm pretty sure they could work out a pretty good program team, CM Punk and Jeff Hardy, and then maybe have it quickly after that, Edge somehow turn and maybe a feud with Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that's a really good idea actually. I would like to. Has Jeff Hardy actually ever been heel in WWE except for when he was in the Brood?
No, not really. No, he's not. He's never been heel apart from, well, you could sort of call him a heel in the new Brood, but that really didn't last long. I don't think anybody actually remembers that.
Yeah, it would be good if he became a heel or tweener, like you said. It would be very interesting, and the program with CM Punk could be very good. And Edge, if Edge turned face, then it's long overdue really. Edge really does need to turn face. He's coming to the end of what his heel character can do. So
yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said bad things about Edge as a face, but I enjoyed him a lot as a face, and if he turned face now, I think he would get really good reactions from the crowd.
yeah, the thing about that though is that he's been heel for so long. It might be kind of hard to put him over as a viable face after.
If they would turn him a face, that's the thing though. If they turn Jeff Hardy heel or tweener, it would take months to Edge's turn would not be one moment. I think Edge could easily become a face, but it would take a few months, maybe to a slow build up. Because the Chris Jericho that on last SmackDown, I could definitely it just definitely seemed to me that Edge would probably turn face with his interaction with Chris Jericho, and he actually got crowd support against Chris Jericho, so it just seemed that they could be going in that way, so that's why I thought that would be a good idea, but that's the only problem though. It would take a long time to actually turn him face.
Yeah. Anything else really?
No, that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah.
So, is that it then? Have you got anything else to add?
Not really. Actually, there's one more thing really.
Right.
What do you think? Do you think TNA is any competition for WWE right now?
No, definitely not.
Oh god.
Look, TNA is just WCW2, and I thought they're going. See, now there's the thing about TNA. They used to be a very good alternative when they were a small promotion when they first opened. It was less about all those stupid storylines, all the soap opera. They were just great wrestling matches, and now they're just like basically just like a cheap rip-off of the WWE. A bunch, they're pushing all the old men more than the young guys. All the WWE and WCW rejects. The commentators are some of the worst commentators I've seen in professional wrestling.
They're not that bad.